Is WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange dead? A connection with Pamela Anderson. His email dumps, the Hillary leaks, the Podesta leaks, caused the Trump victory. And this man, of course, is in danger of losing his life because of that. So is he, Julian Assange, dead? And what connection is there with this Pamela Anderson, the actress? WikiLeaks and his co-founder, the editor-in-chief Julian Assange, are the unsung heroes of the 2016 revolt of the deplorables, the overthrow of Hillary Clinton, and the election of Donald Trump to be the presidency of the United States. If it were not for WikiLeaks publishing of the hacked emails of Hillary, the DNC, and her campaign chair John Podesta, we would never know about their machinations, their deceit, their corruption, the media collusions, the lawlessness, and the satanic rituals. Now, we also have confirmation by the counter-revolt, the intelligence agencies of the United States, that it was American intel that hacked the DNC in order to bring down Hillary Clinton so that she would never reach the White House as the next president, and that these people were supplying Julian Assange and WikiLeaks with the information to be disclosed to the whole world. So, we, for example, see the CNN leak debate questions to Hillary, WikiLeaks emails reveal data, media whores private dinners with Hillary Clinton campaign officials, WikiLeaks emails show Clinton aide says foundation paid for Chelsea's wedding, and the Clinton Foundation pay for play going through the Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. WikiLeaks Podesta emails, Clinton Foundation works with Big Pharma to keep AIDS drug prices high. Qatar gave Clinton Foundation $1 million check for Bill's birthday. Evidence that Hillary Clinton and her associates are Satanists, and more. On the evening of October 16th, the alternative media was alit with rumors that Julian Assange had died. What triggered the rumor was WikiLeaks' activation of its dead man switch, decryption keys like passwords for its files. WikiLeaks quickly put the rumors to rest with a tweet that they had activated a dead man switch contingency plan after Assange's internet service was intentionally cut off by a state actor, that being, of course, the Ecuadorian embassy. The internet is one of the few, if not only, available ways for Assange to maintain contact with the outside world, because he's been locked up in the Ecuadorian embassy in London for more than 4 years after he sought political asylum there in 2012. 2 days later, in a tweet, WikiLeaks identified the Obama administration, specifically Secretary of State John Kerry, as the state actor behind the severing of Assange's internet connection. And we see that in The Evil Empire Strikes Back, WikiLeaks' internet connection severed, RT's bank accounts frozen. Although, since the Assange voice was heard in a telephone call, freelance Jim Stone maintains Assange has been assassinated. The notion of assassination is not far-fetched given Democratic Party operative Bob Bekel's call to assassinate Assange as far back as 5 years ago, December 2011, as well as the then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton asking, "Can't we just drone this guy?" Stone wrote, WikiLeaks confirmed gone. I believe this is 100% real. 15 of the top people at WikiLeaks were nailed at the same time Julian Assange had his internet cut. I watched the live cam all night and they took Assange away in a black armored van. If he was still at the embassy, he'd have appeared at the window and has not. Now it appears one of the top WikiLeaks staff has spoken out, and I believe this is 100% accurate because it matches my own observations perfectly. Stone refers to his readers to a curious exchange November 17th on the internet from 8chan, in which someone with the alias WikiLeaks, who claimed to be WikiLeaks employee, wrote, quote, "I'm one of the 15 WikiLeaks personnel that were raided at the same time Julian's internet was cut at the Ecuadorian embassy. I was issued a national security letter and a gag order, and all my computer equipment was seized. We had several contingency communication plans in place, and I have been unable to contact Julian or any WikiLeaks personnel except for one through our alternative communication channels. Julian is missing, as are most of the WikiLeaks personnel that I have regular communications with. WikiLeaks personnel are not in control of the official Twitter account. The WikiLeaks IAMA on Reddit was not conducted by WikiLeaks personnel. There's been an incredible charade to keep up the appearance that Julian is fine. Several trusted people are obviously under duress, as I am, as I cannot imagine any reason why they would promote the charade. I want to stress that we are no longer in control of WikiLeaks. I advise whistleblowers to not submit leaks since we are not in control of our infrastructure. The people in control of our infrastructure will use it to identify and prosecute whistleblowers. The 8chan page has since been deleted, but not before someone captured a screenshot. This is a copy of it right here. The next day, November 18th, WikiLeaks tweeted that the WikiLeaks staffer on 8chan is a fraud. Quote, "Black PR campaign posts going around recently trying to suppress submissions to WikiLeaks. False, but who benefits?" End quote. To which tweeter Joanne asks, "Why haven't we seen the video proof of life that you promised for Assange? Is WikiLeaks compromised?" Another tweeter named Yor writes, "Their WikiLeaks Twitter, Reddit's failed AMA, ask me anything. The concern is real and we get radio silence." The Dark Canuck writes, Godlike Productions, November 18th, "It's too bizarre. The other day a cat appeared at the window of the embassy wearing a collar and a tie. To me this is pure mockery. We haven't seen Julian so much as peek his head around the curtain in over a month. The first face we saw at the window is this Cheshire cat. It's all too weird." WikiLeaks tweets photo of armed police outside the embassy. That's number one. Number two, internet gets cut. Number three, massive DDoS attack, referred to DDoS cyber attack on the East Coast and across Europe on October 21st, 2016. Number four, strange, out of character, misspelled tweets from WikiLeaks. 5. Missing letters and tweets spell out "help him." Number 6. No proof of life for Assange. Number 7. WikiLeaks tweets an odd questionnaire asking what we would like as proof of life. Number 8. Pamela Anderson visits Assange. What the F? WTF. What does she have to do with visiting Assange? Number 8. Podesta emails leaks continue. Number 10. Assange appears by phone for some conference, not a valid proof of life. Number 11. Again, Pamela Anderson visits Assange a second time. WikiLeaks suffered a massive DDoS attack and there has been no credible proof of life ever since. The US government had a history of using celebrities for espionage. Pamela Anderson is a decoy. They knew that she would generate news stories and photos with her visits and therefore perpetuate the lie that Assange is still at the embassy and well. Why didn't Pamela tweet any selfies with Assange, by the way? Nothing. That's certainly within reason to expect. Why would a liberal go out of her way to visit the man who was actively working on taking down the most prominent liberal candidate in history, Hillary Clinton? It makes no sense whatsoever. Then the anonymous WikiLeaks employee posts those messages. Everything that person said makes perfect sense, especially with what we've uncovered regarding Pizzagate, a reference to Comet Ping Pong, a pedophile pizza restaurant in DC linked to John Podesta's brother Tony. This is huge. A real-life born identity, homeland, unfolding in real time before our very eyes. And it's still going on. So we have to be smart and careful. Don't stop. Let the light in. End quote. All of which brings us to Pamela Anderson, 49 years old, the aging actress whose airbrushed naked image adorned the cover of centerfold of pornographic Playboy magazine 15 times, and who recently co-authored an op-ed with a celebrity rabbi decrying pornography and porn addiction. Notwithstanding her op-ed, Anderson continues to be photographed scantily clad, with her silicone-inflamed breasts bulging over her low-cut tops. Indeed, Anderson did visit Assange the same day that his internet connection was severed. as WikiLeaks continues to publish emails apparently obtained from Hillary Clinton campaign chair John Podesta, the website's founder Julian Assange receives an unlikely visitor over the weekend. Pamela Anderson, the Canadian-American actress best known for her work in 1990s TV series Baywatch. Think Pamela Anderson as honeypot is far-fetched. Remember my post evidence that Hillary Clinton and her associates are Satanists? Well, Abramovich is known for spirit cooking, a sacrament in Thelema, a religion founded by British occultist Satanist Aleister Crowley, whose motto was "Do as thou wilt." Anyway, Pamela Anderson was at those gatherings among the celebrity attendees at the simulated cannibalism was none other than Pamela Anderson as seen in a photo gallery of the occult gala on Imgur. Other celebrities in attendance included Holly Weirdos Mimi Driver, Kristen Dunst, Lisa Edelstein, Will Ferrell, Jamie King, Johnny Lee Miller, Nicole Richie, and Angelina Jolie brother James Haven, as well as others whom I don't recognize. Admittedly, all of this is bizarre. On the other hand, this election has been stranger than fiction. In the end, there's a very simple way for WikiLeaks to prove that Assange is alive. Have him appear at the window of the Ecuadorian embassy in London and wave to us. This is by Reddit and it's on Fellowship of the Minds. I'll leave links below for you for this.